The whole eastern shore of Prince Edward County really has had a lot of really strange things happen to it.
From shipwrecks to sightings in the sky, Prince Edward County storyteller and folklorist Janet Kello has no end of tales about the Marysburgh Vortex. It's a roughly triangular area of Lake Ontario with corners touching Marysburgh Township, Kingston, and Oswego, New York. At least 270 ships have met there and in the vortex, like the schooner Bavaria. In 1889, it was being towed in the area when the tow line broke. The ship was found later near Main Dock Island, but her crew was missing.
The table was set for dinner. The captain's papers and his money were all there. There was even a pet canary that somebody had that was, happily singing in the cage, but there was not a single trace of the crew.
Another schooner, the Picton, disappeared in 1900 in plain sight of two other ships. Kello says a note in a bottle from the ship's captain was all that was ever found.
And it said, "Have lashed Vesey to me with heaving line so that we might be found together."
Vesey was the captain's young son. Maritime historian Marc Seguin says there are a number of factors that explain the high number of shipwrecks. He says Lake Ontario narrows and becomes dramatically more shallow as it nears the St. Lawrence River, creating navigational hazards like a set of shoals, reefs, and rocky islands called the Duck-Galoo Ridge.
One of these factors is this line of shoals, reefs, and rocky islands that reach right across Lake Ontario from Prince Edward County's southeastern point to the shores of New York State.
The Marysburgh Vortex is also known for a number of strange sightings. While at the Little Bluff Conservation Area, Kello and a friend could hear a jet skier. When they looked out over the lake, it appeared in the sky.
We could see it, but it was upside down. And that image kind of hung there for several minutes.
Kello says she learned the apparition was caused by temperature inversion, a natural phenomenon. Prince Edward County resident Sidney Wells says he had his own experience one evening near Little Bluff in 1986 at a friend's home.
8 of us stood on that deck and we looked up, and it was roughly about where that cloud is, right there. It was a diamond as in a ring, like that kind of thing with facets. It was like covered in a shroud of, like a cloud. It wasn't terrestrial. There's no question in my mind, and there was no question in my friends' minds.
And while diamonds in the sky may not be explained away by thermal inversion, all these phenomena have become part of the story of the Marysburgh Vortex. And whether you believe it's all scientifically explicable or a supernatural mystery, it does make for a colorful addition to local folklore and possibly worth a visit to the county sometime to see for yourself. Darryn Davis, Global News, Prince Edward County.